careful when you're talking around anything because everything has a speaker and a microphone. So, I've listened to a bunch of other channels and they're still talking about Trump. They're still up on YouTube and they're not talking about where we're at right now. I'm going to, whether they take me down again or not. This is the other day in Massachusetts. This is the mainstream reporting it. 1,000 members activated, no reason. Okay, cool. This was in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Now, I watched this with a couple of other people. I watched this with Mike Decker. This is what we were always thinking. First, we told you they'd take down the channels, and then they'll simply go around one by one, or do them all at the same time, and literally tag and bag you. This is a military operation. This is what you see done by cartels. They box them in with 2 unmarked vehicles. They surround the vehicle, overwhelming them, smash the side window, the person of interest out, who the mainstream is claiming was a food service worker for Black Lives Matter and Antifa. See, just like Hollywood, Black Lives Matter and Antifa have their own food services, because when Bill Gates, George Soros, when the billionaires pay you to protest in the United States, you get perks like, food distribution, etc. They did this to more than one person at one time, but I want you to check out this guy. See, this guy, these are cops. This is the U.S. Marshal or military advisor making sure they did this right. But this is now happening in the United States of America. Period. Straight up. They're even showing it in the mainstream. They're calling them just unmarked. They're just unmarked. And then you've got the National Guard protecting the perimeter of the building in Kenosha. This video was sent to me by a military serviceman after I already saw it on another YouTube channel, and it's just a video that is showing that the military is literally training now to arrest American citizens. Straight up, period. So, this comes out, the military's literally training to capture and detain citizens. Then this happens where we see them doing that. And then this happens in Minneapolis, where 30 people are arrested and taken away in a bus by the National Guard. For 30 Americans were arrested for being out past 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock at night, you were out, so the military in the United States came and arrested you. I'm curious why other channels aren't talking about this. Stand by. I'm watching other channels with 300,000, 400,000 subscribers. I watched their last 10 videos. And they're talking about things like troll dolls. Troll dolls. I mean, child abuse is bad, but Agenda 21 is moving forward in the United States right now. The military is backing up the billionaires who push to do so. That's a problem. And it's not just a rumor, because it goes from their training to do it to the next day they're doing it. And then they're actually hitting bad actors. This person could be any one of us at any given time. Which is why I'm showing you how they did it. They box this person in, somebody jumps on the hood with a weapon pointed directly at you while someone comes over and smashes the windows. They pull you out, bag you, and then a police officer or military guy drives away in your car. No need to wait for a tow truck. This is bad, and everyone on YouTube should be talking about it. Here's the strange thing, and I mentioned this last night. In Minneapolis, in Wisconsin, and Michigan, everyone is completely relocated to this exact area. So, you think that, oh my man, sorry about that. Everyone ends up right this exact area. And right this exact subscriber pull up. I had one yesterday pull up and wave and such, but I had one follow me. And the first day I was not very nice to her. She was in South Dakota, but I gave her a Copen as a hose bumper sticker and an RFB bumper sticker. It freaks me out how stoned people are when they finally meet you. But whatever. I'm not really nice when I first meet you because I don't know what your intent is. See what I mean? At any rate, long story short, this military training quickly turned into this, which quickly turned into this. And it's legit. It's totally, entirely, completely legit. They are making their moves. They're not going to relinquish that area. Minneapolis, I don't even know who got shot. I had to look it up with Mike Decker, and we found out no one got shot. There was a rumor that was spread that caused the military to show right up. And literally, subscribers have sent me pictures and emails saying the quarries that you showed, the ones I showed on YouTube back in April, still have vehicles, but now there's more military personnel there. And then people are showing me pictures of trains with military trucks that have been sitting in that area for 3 weeks. And now suddenly, it makes sense why they were there. This is all staged, man. This is all part of this. All of it. And let's not forget, Christine Lagarde at the World Economic Forum talking about the lucky number 7. The lucky number 7 added up to 2021. And let's not forget this either. This cover right here with the phoenix rising from the ashes and the digital dollar is from 2008. In the year 2021, this will be 33 years old. It's coming. It's coming. Be ready. And be really mindful of who you're wasting your precious last years, months, weeks, or hours watching. If they're not telling you exactly what's going on, I just listened to a channel that I gave some juice to, and she got about 50,000 subscribers. And yet, I listened to her last 6 videos. No mention of Agenda 21. None. So, at any rate, you can still find me here on BitChute, like some people know. More importantly, you can still find me in every video that YouTube took down. This is the one that got my channel RFB taken down. You can still find them all right here. I find it very strange that that's the video that they used to take me down. I had one of the officers that was involved in this video send me this. I had already seen it, but that's pretty hardcore. At any rate, share this. Share this everywhere. RFB2 is already locked. Chances are it'll be gone soon. They hit me in the same night. RFB went down, RFB2 got locked. What do you think they're trying to say?
Shalom. Foremost, I want to start out by giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh. Foremost, I want to start out by giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh, Ba'ashem Rakadush. Salutation to the elders and apostles of GMS groups and ones that like teach 100% true. Shalom, barakathum to them for their edification and knowledge, and give all double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS groups and ones that like teach 100% true. Shalom, barakathum to them. And the foremost, give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh, Ba'ashem Rak Kadosh. That video was relating to Richie from Boston talking about Agenda 21, which is 2021. I'm gonna put some scriptures. I'm gonna go to Micaiah 2. Two and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hands. That relates to the wicked. Job 9:24. The earth has been given hands to the wicked. They cover the face of the judge. If it's he, then who is it? So the power has been given to their hands. They have counsel. They devise to work ultimately evil, and they practice it. by eventually implementation and exercising. So that's the wicked. That's their plans. That's their endeavors. I'm going to go to 5 and Job 5 and 12. This is Job 5 and 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, the wicked, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. So their enterprise relates to their endeavors, their schemes, their plots, things they have counseled to ultimately implement and exercise and do. But the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, is going to allow them to get up to a certain point relating to their endeavors, their desires, or their fulfillment of enterprise. But he's gonna only allow them to get up to a certain point, and they're not going to pass that point. I want to go to the Apocrypha here. I want to go to second Ezra 15. This is second Ezra 15. 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. That's martial law. We in the precursors of that. Earlier this year, a few months ago, military martial law, pretty much lockdown, or medical martial law they would call it, lockdown and curfews. But the full implementation is going to be, which should be the second wave, will be a permanent lockdown, where you're not going to be able to go from place to place, as it states, 17. A man shall desire to go to a city, but shall not be able to. There's going to be checkpoints, there's going to be curfews, lockdowns, and you're not going to be able to move as freely as you are now. Martial law. Or because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So men and women are going to be afraid. The city shall be in trouble because of relating to the state and condition of different things. And for example, that would be martial law and various other things that's going to happen according to prophecy, the scriptures. And 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, which is famine. We're the precursors of that. And this relates to ultimately great tribulation. And that's a mixture of death, destruction, chaos, anarchy, and different things, man. So the cities are going to be in trouble. The people are going to be afraid because of the things that's going on, or will be going on. Number 16, I'll just go backward. I'm going backwards, so a little bit. For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings, nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power, man. And that's what's happening, seditions, man. All these protests all over the world, here in this country, all over. protesting on various different things. Civil unrest, class wars, eventually race wars, different things. Being the precursors of that that spiritual vibration of dissension, division. Let's go to, I'll go back with the 15. I'm kind of going backwards. For the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight another people, and swords in their hand. That's civil war, race wars, clash, and even status type wars, which relates to class, different class wars, nation against nation, nations of people versus other nations of people. And they're not going to have pity. These things are going to come to pass. It sounds like a movie. To most, it would be like a movie, but it's going to be a real movie of reality when these things really manifest. I want to go to one, I forgot. This is we'll go to Matthew's 10. 10:34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. That's judgment, but that's also ultimately division, strife, contention. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. This is all in red letter by Yahushua. And a man's foe, and a man's foes shall be they of their own household. So it's going to be dissension, strife, and contention among the brethren, family members, etc. For example, 37. He that loveth the father or the mother more than me are not worthy of me, and he that loveth the son or the daughter more than me is not worthy. I mean, that relates to priorities relating to Yahweh Hashem Yashah. So, the point he makes in 1034, 1036, Shalakia. So, that spirit of division, strife, contention is going to be sent. You know what I mean? And that's already precursively happening. People are rising up against one another. And the tensions are setting in. Tensions are setting in among, the brethren of people, man. And so we in the precursor stages of a lot of different things happening. That variance, that strife and contention is building up. Individual was trying to rush a group of individuals trying to rush one person. The individual pulled out a gun. He's registered armed. The cops took him down. He went down peacefully. No charges for the individual. So that division is beginning to build. That tension over various things are starting to build, civil, socially, economically, for etc. That being said, is this something short? Give all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yashah Bashem Rakadush. The water Shalom. Thanks.